So, this is what we're working with. We have a nice non-stick frying pan. It's quite a large one, really, for one person. This is probably good enough for two. With that in mind, I have got 4 eggs, which I have beaten to be quite runny and pretty much homogeneous. I have some lovely cheese and ham over here, just to add a bit of flavour. I have a little bit of butter. You could use oil if you prefer. And I have just some wilted spinach, which we're going to finish the omelette with. Let's start. We'll put our butter into the pan. See, I've already preheated it. Let that melt. Possibly slightly too much butter, but that's okay. Once the pan has been sufficiently lubricated, we can go in with our egg. Now, I've got my pan on a medium-low heat. I don't like to cook my omelette in too high of a heat pan, just simply because I find it doesn't have quite as much control. I like to be able to control my eggs when I'm cooking them. I'm just going to take the back of my fork. I'm just going to start essentially scrambling the eggs, keeping them moving. And you can already see, just in the centre here, curds starting to form. You want to take this to a point where it is almost fully set. It's starting to get there now. It's starting to look like scrambled eggs. We want to stop where it's almost like 50% done. So this is the first stage. This is the scrambling stage. I'm going to stop there now. I'm going to start spreading out my eggs, because if you take it too far, you won't get the good spread. Now, this omelette is going to be quite thin, actually, because my pan is so large. But, I don't have a smaller pan, so we're going to have to do the best with what we have. So once it's at this stage, we can go ahead and we can add in our cheese and our ham. Don't worry if you see a few little holes, it's not the end of the world. There we go. Okay, and we're going to go in with our spinach. Get it in. Lovely. And I'm also going to season with just a little bit of salt. There we are. Now, once it gets to this stage, see it's still quite runny at this side, so I'm just going to cook it out. Just checking the edges, because that's going to be the sign of how done it is. It's going to be more well done in the centre than it is around the edges. And we need the edges to be quite well set. It also gives a bit of time for the cheese and the ham to heat up. Nearly there now. Now you can see how it's starting to set around the edges. That's what we want. Still a little bit too soft on this side. Now, for the purpose of the camera, I am using quite a bit smaller ring than what I would normally use. I'd perhaps normally use this one here. So it isn't heating quite as evenly as I would like it to. Basically, once you have got these edges pretty much set, you can start to fold it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slightly tilt the pan away from myself, and with the fork, I'm just going to start gently lifting up. Now, don't worry if it starts to tear, that's fine. I'm going to turn the heat off now. Keep going. Gently. It's going. It's fine. Slow and steady. Just roll it back on itself. Here we go. Now, this is mission critical part now. So you see how I have put the omelette into this part of the pan, sort of at the front. I'm going to hold the pan like this now, with a slight underhand grip. I have my plate. I'm going to put let's see if we can get a slightly wider shot for you. There we go. With my pan in my right hand, or my dominant hand, and my plate in the left, in one motion I'm going to try and flip this omelette out. You're going to have a bit of confidence here now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa. There we go. Now, I want to make it look pretty, if you can. There we go. My head chef would not be happy. Tell me I'm sloppy here, but you know what? I'm making it for me, not for anybody else today. And that's the point of this. I'm going to show you that this is easy to do. There we go. And that's it. That's an easy omelette. And hopefully the inside of this thing should be nice and cheesy and hammy. And you can see, actually, just as a point of, a pointy point, is the outside of that egg is beautifully pale. There's no colour on that. And the style which I have shown you how to make today is like a French omelette. So this is what we're looking for. beautiful and pale. Lovely. Look at that. Fantastic. And it tastes good too. Now, to be completely fair, this is probably an omelette big enough for 2 people. But I'm going to have this for my lunch. Oh, after a good omelette. Go on, guys. Give it a try. And don't worry. If it doesn't go to plan, it'll make good scrambled egg. You just try again next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.